When you growing up, who was your celebrity crush?
Ha! Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks, she was always you.
Yep.
She's what, 13 years older than you?
Mm-hmm. She could be 30 years older.
It didn't matter.
Because when my mom was married to my stepfather, he always had the sports, he was Sports Illustrated fan. And she was like Miss Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
So when he had her calendar, I remember finding the calendar in a closet. And I was like, this is the first woman I saw. I said, this is everything. And that was the first woman I laid my eyes on. I was like, I like her. And it was Tyra. It was Hillary Banks. I love some Hillary. And was that really it? Was that it? That might have been it, really. Yeah, that was it, really. Tyra and Hillary.
106 in Park. How did you get the gig of hosting 106 in Park?
Got the gig hosting 106. Me and my boy at the time, matter of fact, not even. I was in Australia. And I saw that 106 was going through changes.
Right.
And they, we looking for a host, looking for a host. So I got on the internet playing around. Why you looking for a host and I'm Mr. 106 in Park? The host right here. Mm-hmm. I was playing and Stephen Hill called and said, yo, saw what you put on the internet. You serious? Because it makes sense. I'm ready. And I'm like, damn. Me and my boy Bart packed up, went to New York, and here I am, finally hosting the show that they named me after.
Right.
That was dope. It was a fun time in New York, fun time. I learned a lot. I learned a lot business-wise. I learned a lot in New York. New York taught me a lot. I love that time. Those 2.5 years that I spent was well worth it. I would do it again.
For your third album, you left So-So and JD to do your third album.
Correct.
Why did you feel you needed to leave JD to do your third album?
I never wanted to leave. I didn't. That was the moment where my heart got broke for the first time in music.
Okay.
Somebody who I consider a father figure to me, somebody I love. It's not even about the music. It's family. Mm-hmm. It's blood to me.
Right.
And he couldn't work with me because of contractual reasons. He ended up leaving Columbia. Mm-hmm. He went to Arista. And me being a kid, not knowing how the business works, I'm like, well, why wouldn't you take the biggest artist you have? It wasn't that he didn't want to take me, he couldn't. Right. And that's when I realized, wow, contractually, I never was signed to So-So Def. I was signed to Columbia. But this whole time I'm screaming So-So Def in my record, So-So Def this, So-So, I got it tatted on me. It's still So-So Def for life. Right. Don't need no contract on that. It's inked. But during that time, I didn't understand. That's why he couldn't take me to Arista. It's like, damn, Val, you under contract. Technically, I was your producer. And because of what's going on with me and the label, it's gonna be hard for me to grab you again and work with you. Mm-hmm. So I'm watching Jermaine build So-So Def to a whole nother level now. He's having new artists, da-da-da. It made me start being envy of him. I started not liking JD. I started despising him. And I was just like, that ain't loyal. But I let it was a business. It was business, and I didn't understand. I took it personal. And you already know they always say never mix the two together. Right. And that's why. And, you know, once I got with T.I., that's when T.I. came in my life. Right. And he became like big bro. Came and put his arm around me, showed me how to write. He helped me out a lot tremendously from an artist standpoint. So, which I needed that.
Right. But you returned to JD.
LA, All-Star Weekend. I called him. I said, enough's enough. Where you at? He's like, who it is? I'm like, you know who it is. Where you at? We got to talk. He's like, I'm in Malibu. I'm cool. I'm about to pull up you in Jenna house right now. Like, I already know. I'm on the PCH. I'm on the way. You're right. Pull up, go in the crib. First time I think Jermaine probably seen me cry to him. Right. I said, I quit. He's like, what? I said, I quit. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do music. I quit. I think I'm about to just be an actor. Because if I can't work with you, then I don't want to do this no more. And then I said, it don't feel right. Like, I want to work with you. I don't want to work with nobody else. It's cool. I went gold. I sold 700,000 records. Something's missing. And when you had a hit, this is me talking to Jermaine. Right. This new So-So Def thing you kicking, it ain't it. Weak. None of this ain't going nowhere. Like, why are you wasting time? And you got your guy right here. You gonna just leave me over there like that? He saw them tears. He said, all right. Woke his ass up. Here come Let Me Hold You, number one. Here come Like You with Sierra, number one. Fresh As I'm In, boom. Shorty Like Mine, Chris Brown, number one, boom. That talk we had in that kitchen at their house at the time, it ignited a fire in JD. And my man came back with a vengeance. Then you look on the chart, Mariah number one, Like You number two, Mariah 3, Bow Wow 4. Jermaine at the top 5 was all JD. Me and Mariah. 4 songs is me and Mariah. They his records. So just like how earlier on we were talking about how Jermaine know how to get to his artists, I know how to get to JD.
Right.
I know exactly what to do, what to say to bring it out my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked every time.
Right. If I'm not mistaken, I think Hov ghost wrote for you. Where are you on ghost writing? Because a lot of people have different thoughts on ghost writing.
Yeah. I wish Jay did write for me so I can say that. I wish he did. He never did, though.
Did.
I wish he did.
Right.
That would be bragging rights. But
where are you on this, bro?
ghostwriting to me, honestly, it don't matter. I think the fans don't care. I think once it's produced and it's out, people gonna take it and make it how they make it.
But people only feel a certain type of way ghostwriting for MCs.
Correct. R&B singers don't. Nope. It don't
people
work.
ghostwrite for Beyonce
all the time.
Mariah,
The Dream. Yep.
Michael. People go
all the time.
Nobody had a problem with it. It's only with MCs.
Yeah.
Why is it?
I think because it's just the competitive nature. I think that's just what I think the forefathers of hip hop, they laid that down. There was no thing as a songwriter for a rapper, right? You come from the hood, you telling your story. Who knows your story better than you? Why aren't you speaking it? Why aren't you jotting it down? You know what I mean? So for me, I had to learn how to write. And a lot of rappers don't know how to write.
Right.
They can rap their ass off, but they don't even know how to format it into a record. It's tough. The hook can be 12 bars. Some people don't even know how to count bars. They don't know how to count them. And it's the simplest thing in the world. And I know for me, it bothered me because I come from that cloth. I come from that era. I come from hip hop. And Jermaine, I didn't know earlier if he didn't let me write because he didn't trust me, but I think I was too young and he knew exactly what I needed to say.
Right.
And as I watched him and cats like T.I. write, it made me a better writer and it turned me into a beast with my own pen. So now I don't need nobody in the studio with me. Now I might call on some cats for, like if I'm in the booth, I might say, what y'all hearing? Like y'all hearing anything? Like what y'all hearing? What y'all feeling? And they might say something. Okay, I'm going there with it then. I bet. Give me an hour. I'm ready. I'm locked. But I think everybody has a little help in the studio. Everybody has some help in the studio. Absolutely.
You signed with Cash Money, with Lil Wayne, Nicki, Drake, Birdman. How did that come about?
When I left Columbia, because of what I went through with them and with Jermaine and all of that, and I felt like I really wasn't getting the attention from the label that I wanted, I called Stunner and I was like, yo, I'm a free agent. And I'm like, I don't trust the majors. Like I just, I'm comfortable being with people that I know and that I'm comfortable with. And if it's not Jermaine, if it ain't a Snoop, me and Stunner, we always had a cool relationship. And they was on fire. And I'm like, yo, throw me in the fire, man. Just come grab me, bro.
Right.
He said, you for real, Weezy? You for real, Wizzle? You heard me? You're free? I said, I'm free as a bird. Come get me. Came and got me. Made it happen. And I was comfortable there. And I had a great time being there with Stunner and being over there at Cash Money. I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from Slim, his brother. Watching Wayne work. Me and Wayne work ethic is like so identical when it comes to that studio. I would spend 3 days straight in there, no shower, no nothing, same clothes, getting to it. Go drop the record off the Wayne room. Wayne is one of the coldest, most reliable guys when you need a verse. He's gonna do it right there on the spot and walk it back over to your room.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.